These students are hot. They're not waiting around for things to happen, they are making them happen. Let's meet Geekulcha. Sounds a little bit like an album name to me. Are you Misho?
Yeah, I am.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm Deneen.
Awesome.
I'm really well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should have known that something was going to be unusual in this office just by seeing your Steve Jobs quote. I almost missed you because on arrival it seems to be fun and games here.
No, we play around quite a lot, so this is like our chill spot here.
Okay.
We're not doing anything and we just come in, relax and play a couple of games, challenge each other.
Well, tell me more about Geekulcha and where the idea stemmed from.
All right, so Geekulcha is a tech community for ICT students. We use it to connect ICT students across the country, and we use this platform to give them access to events, training, opportunities as well, but also use a platform for them to connect with industry leaders. The main goal with what we're trying to do is to encourage them to put their skills to work, because you know a lot of them won't be getting jobs. So now if they can put their skills to work, they can build stuff in line with what Steve Jobs is saying, the crazy ones.
The rebels and the misfits.
Yeah, so we want them to build the really cool stuff, but not just cool stuff, stuff that the country needs, provide solutions for some of the issues within the country in the tech space.
So how do you actually identify those issues and then come up with solutions?
So we've built a community of students across the country. We're sitting around about 3,000 of them. Then they tell us some of the issues around the area. They communicate with us. Since they're based in different locations, they're able to tell us. The good thing about Geekulcha is we network with industry leaders, industry companies. So through connections and talking engagements with them, we're able to know what is it that they want, what are the challenges that they're facing. And the nice thing is some of these companies actually approach us and say, hey, there's this problem, we want this kind of solution, and we work around that on how to actually come up with that specific solution. What
kind of variety do your clients bring?
Whew, that's an interesting one because they build things like web development. The main one that's happening quite frequently is mobile development. So some of them want mobile apps. As you know, we're in the mobile space now. But however, recently there's guys who are coming in the electronic space. So they want to fuse mobile and electronic and try to build smart home related kind of projects. So those are the clients that we're getting quite a lot lately.
So it doesn't have to be all IT, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody has to be a cool whiz kid like you.
Nah, you're the cool one. But not everybody has to be like that. You just have to have that creative element to it.
Well, I know that this isn't the end-all and be-all of all the action that goes down in the office, so would you dare to take me on a tour?
If you're ready, I hope you're ready for this.
Yes.
But yeah, we can actually head this way. It's not just the playing that happens. Geeks also have to eat as well. So this is where we have our kitchen, you know, the brain fuel station.
This is where the gigabytes happen. See what I did there?
The gigabytes, yeah, got it. So this is where they sit around, they play around in this space. So it's not just the building of the tech stuff, it's guys being creative, putting their skills to work.
So does that artwork then actually go into something?
Yeah.
It becomes part of a product or part of an app?
Yeah, that's how we fuse it too. The designers come up with how the thing should look like, and they just draw it out, and then they digitalize it and put it in the PCs so that it can be put into the mobile apps, or be it mobile apps, be it websites. It gets plugged in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So one of the things we do at Geekulcha is collaboration. We collaborate with other startups, other young people as well. Kim is one of the guys that we collaborate with. He's more on the creative space, does animation, gaming, and design.
There's one that actually won the People's Choice Award at the NASA Space App Challenge.
Wow!
When was it again? Early this year.
Yeah, early this year.
Does this ever feel like work for you?
Well,
because it just looks like fun to me.
Well, it's fun to you, but it's a lot of work for me. So, yeah, Misha always comes in and he always tells me that whilst we're working, you playing games.
So this is the MLab device lab. The timeline is moving actually from your old school to your new boys, your new toys. We've also got this favorite section of mine, which is where the latest devices are happening.
I've spotted a rather cool gadget that I think I want to test.
That is pretty awesome, the Google glasses. So they just came in and we get to play around with them first once. So yeah, the guys play around. You look cool in those ones.
Do I?
What happens is
Even
that
Angry Birds.
even Angry Bird, my favorite. You always gotta have an Angry Bird, you know, keep the guys a little bit motivated. So what happens in here is the guys build their apps. Instead of using a PC to test the devices, they come in here and use these devices, the actual phones, to get the full experience of what they would be giving to the user. They test in here. This is how we're gonna thank you from our side. We're gonna give you a Geekulcha badge. So now you've been geek cultured. That's it. Now you're officially geek cultured.
Well, yes, geeks. They rule the world.